Well, okay, good morning, everyone. And I'm just so thrilled. I love being in Avini Health. And I just kind of think back, wow, I've been doing this a long time. And I love this novelty. Here we are in a brand new company. And sharing that with people, it gets me really excited. And yet I just feel very comfortable because pretty much all the people we're running with, corporate and on our team, most of them I've known a couple of years or more. But I just feel so thrilled. In fact, right now, I just feel younger, more energetic, my heart, everything. I'm just yeah, I'm younger than I was just a few months ago because there's nothing just like being excited, just to be absolutely enthralled with something, to be able to share. And this, I had this feeling many years ago, and I was with another company that gave me the opportunity to just to be in this wonderful arena of tremendous growth opportunity, and it just allowed me to kind of fit my dream, probably your dream too. I think as we really just think about what is our purpose, I think fundamentally it's just to make a difference, to be a positive influence on other people. Success, well, the most success is just helping the most people, helping the greatest number of people in the best possible way. And I had an opportunity those years ago to what I thought was going to be my life's mission, and wonderful things happened for many years. And I just feel so honored to be, I feel a calling to do this, a calling to serve and to really play a big part of this. And I encourage you to do as well. But here we are. If you're watching this, you're probably already on the Avini Health playing field, and let's look at the rules and just best practices. And so let's go into this. And so share my screen. And let's see. Okay, along that line, wow, I love this. This is something I transcribed from Dave Ramsey. I was listening to him and I just wrote it all out. This is powerful. The most rewarding, the most frustrating, the most profitable thing you will ever do is learn to lead high quality people well. To learn to bring someone on that's a high quality person, build a relationship, have clear communication, lead them well, and build the culture of the company. Building a team of high quality thoroughbreds that are all winning. And you had something to do with this. This is a rich thing. This is a business that's got a soul. Isn't that a fun thought right there? As we are building this out, as it grows and multiplies, a lot of the personality of this company will be you. You get to help create this culture. And I see what we're attracting is just idealistic people that want to change the world and that love really good products that can make such a positive difference. And so here we are, a rewarding and frustrating and profitable thing. And we do have a business that's got a soul. Avini Health, advances in natural healing. One of my very favorite thoughts right here is you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. And this is something that all of us have heard. And I'd like to just kind of share some elaboration that Zig talks about this, because he said that he says, I have used this statement for nearly 50 years as a foundational truth, and never is the concept more accurate than when managing yourselves and others. And he says, important, I'm talking about a principle and not a tactic. As a tactic, the words would be crass and ineffective. As a principle, the concept works because it makes others want your leadership. And I've got a book, Amir Ganad, he says something really great. He says, if you want something for someone, the thing you want to get from them should never be more important to you than that person. So this is a business that is just naturally geared for you to serve. This is so powerful. Well, who are we, and what is our vision? Okay, Rick Deitch and Gary Samuelson, some of the smartest people you'll ever know in the field of health and product development, that it just helps people be healthy. Just amazing. Both of those guys have created whole new categories of products that make such a powerful difference. They've got years and years of experience, created products that have helped countless people. Along with that, we've got Neil Roth, who has run billion-dollar companies and loves network marketing, and is a personal friend of Rick Deitch for over 25 years. They do business together very comfortably. My friend, Doug Dickey, I've known him for about 30 years. He's just big-hearted, is personally just a product missionary. He is passionate about getting these products out to people. So anyway, we've got really good people with good hearts and the right talent to combine to just create what it will take to build something. And again, what's really fun is all of these guys have done it before. Now they're doing it for themselves without somebody else driving the bus. So we get to take part, and there's nobody more committed than the people that are the creators of these ideas. And so this is really neat. We've got our own company. And so success, I believe, is a certainty because we've eliminated a lot of the drama, and anyway, just we've got great things happening right here. Okay, how are we different from everybody else? There's a lot of companies with products out there. I think one of the most important things in just visiting with these guys is the frustration of creating product for another outfit and then coming and saying, well, we don't want to pay that much. What can you do to bring down the price or whatever? So having everything all together. So instead of some people coming together and, oh, let's start a company and what should we sell? Who can we find to develop that product so it's unique, and who's going to manufacture it, and who's going to do the fulfillment, order taking and shipping and all of these kind of things. What if you could have that all under one roof? The inventors own the company. They've got their own lab already. They have their own manufacturing, and we ship it right out of there. So everything's all together. That makes it move faster and more efficiently and more profitable. So we can have the very best top quality products and have the best possible prices, all without anybody all thinking we need to have this palatial corporate retreat and we need our own island for our company and blah, 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 blah. These guys, they're mostly interested in just making a difference with products. I love these people. And so we've got a real simple plan. Elegant, I would say simply elegant and elegantly simple. And we're going to go into that a little bit too. But culture is everything. We are a company that ultimately every business is just people. If you don't understand people, you don't understand business, because that's what it's all about. And so this is just a critical factor right here to make things work. And so just fundamentally things is the very, very best products that really do make a difference. Order them and you get them, being paid well and paid on time, and then just putting people first. That's it. So this is what brought me to the dance. Several years ago, I had a personal health crisis. What they recommended me doing, I did not want to do. I was looking for kind of the idea that the best treatment is where you come out of it better than when you went into it. And this just made so much sense on a fundamental level. To be healthy, it's just give your body everything it needs and don't give it what it doesn't need. All of us have heard of heavy metals and body burden, and we've got something uniquely out there. Other companies talk about detox, but instead of just herbs or certain things that maybe make you go to the bathroom or whatever, here's something that actually enters your blood and lymphatics and moves around and picks up the trash locally right on site. clinical studies that indicate that. And so, wow, we've got something really, really unique. This is the product right here that started that back in 2005. It's been with a couple of other companies that moved thousands and thousands of bottles every month. And so again, we've done it once, we're doing it again. Everybody needs this stuff. So big, big, big. This is a product that Rick Deitch developed years ago, and it just kind of sat on the shelf on a retail model. If you go into Walmart or something like that and you look for pain relief, there's a lot of trees in the forest, and it just kind of disappeared. This is a testament of the power of word of mouth, why that's always going to be the best, because people use this product and all of a sudden miracles happen, and a friend telling a friend, this is just exploding. And so Rick has been creating this, but he upped it. And study this, learn about it. It's unique. It's a novel way for pain relief, works different than anything. I think some of the bullets here are so powerful: non-narcotic, non-addictive, non-steroidal, non-toxic. And as you use it, instead of becoming more and more tolerant and having it become less effective, which a lot of pain meds do, this actually becomes more effective as you use it. It becomes more efficient. All of this without any bad effects whatsoever. As an example, bad effect, a lot of times we think of prescription pain meds that have some of the most heinous, make your life ruin forever. But just let's just say, like, the number one cause of liver failure is Tylenol. Oh my goodness, that doesn't sound like a good thing to have. Nano silver. Okay, if you're a health nut, you probably have a bottle of colloidal silver in your cupboard, and that's good stuff. Now, there's some drawbacks to silver, though. Colloidal silver, if you continuously take it, it can actually get stuck in your body and accumulate to the point that will actually discolor your body permanently. You don't want to be a Smurf. You cannot become a Smurf with this stuff. It's an order of magnitude less silver and yet more surface area. As an example, if you, Gary talks about getting a silver dollar and how they'd throw that in a milk pail 100 years ago, and the milk would stay fresh longer. But if somehow you could slice through that half a dollar, or that dollar, so it was half as thick, effectively, you can think, wow, the surface area would be essentially the same as before, but it'd be half that amount. Well, what if you could do that 1,000,000 times or 1,000,000,000 times? What if you were an atomic physicist and you found a way to take that particle size down to uniform little balls of pure silver that were only about 200 atoms apiece? That's actually smaller than a virus. That's teensy tiny, which allows the biological connection, because size and shape is everything to do with how silver works. And it's so small, it doesn't get stuck in the body. It doesn't be entrapped, and it's just an infinitesimal amount of silver, and yet it's doing so much more. So you don't have to worry about any of the bad possibilities of silver, only the good. And it just interacts more effectively with all of the pathogens. So far, we're talking about a really neat zeolite-based product that takes out heavy metals and toxins, and we've got a silver product that takes out pathogens. So that's kind of cool, a takeout company. Now, this is a product, Rick created this for a company years earlier that was super popular. He became quite the mushroom expert, and launching his own company, he brought this back. He's always been passionate about this. He's tried a couple of companies I was with where I was following him. He was trying to get them to carry this because it's just invaluable. And this has got really cool things. As you get involved with this, you're going to learn things like clinoptilolite, and with this, you'll get to learn this wonderful, delightful word, Agaricus blazei. which I think could be the most important mushroom there is. You can listen to Rick talk about this in some of his more detailed stuff, but it actually helps the immune system work better. It doesn't stimulate it or drive it, because there's a lot of things that can do that, and a lot of the dangerous things that happen immunologically with the body is an improper immune response. There's a whole category of diseases that are autoimmune. Also, the improper response to infection can actually kill us rather than the bug itself. The immune system gets hyper excited, and you don't want that to happen. This efficiently just helps with the immune system, as Rick says, handing it all walkie-talkies, so they're able to work better rather than handing them out automatic weapons to go hysterical. But also, it just seems to be adaptogenic and just help everything work better. As you can see right here, it's more than just immunity. Cool product, very special, and it's the real stuff. It's not watered down. These guys, they're passionate. Their own company, their own name. This is the best product. I love this stuff. Wow. Okay. So what we've found in my 40 plus years of network marketing is a good company is not just well, we got this deal and buy these cheap products and we'll all make money. And there's companies with that kind of personality. A lot of the companies that I'm attracted to, they have something really awesome that you want to take anyway. And then you get thinking, well, I want to get the best price. And so I would say a very high percentage of people join companies like this, not with the intent of building some big empire. They just love the product and they want to get the best price. Quickly, though, you move into the idea that if you really like these products, you're probably going to share them with others who need them. I think everyone needs these products. And as you share them, well, if you're going to do it for free anyway, if you're going to share it regardless, what if Avini paid you to share it? What if you could share it enough to actually get your own products effectively for free? So that's just a really cool thing. And so you can become a customer, and that's a good deal, or you can step up and become a distributor by essentially just getting an enrollment pack, and that activates your distributorship. And let's go into some details. So these are the 4 options that we have to become a distributor. And what's really fun is, oh my goodness, it's fun to have an answer. It's not fun to be out there in the world where, oh, it's scary. Every time you go to the store, prices are higher. It's not fun to, not too long ago, it was maybe $50 to fill your gas tank, and now it's over 100. Most people I know, their income has not increased proportionally. Well, here's a way where you can make more money. Another thing that's really important is to increase your legal deductions. A big thought is, would you rather pay taxes on your gross or on your net? So that's a thought right there. Wow. Well, I think I'd rather pay it on my net. Well, there's actually 2 IRSs, literally, one for employees and one for business owners. And you want to be a business owner, increase your legal deductions. And it starts out right here. Purchasing this product as launching your business, this is a business expense. That's pretty cool. It's also an important business expense because you've got product on hand. You don't want to go sharing this with people and they say, well, what have you noticed with this product? You certainly wouldn't be thinking, well, I actually haven't used anything. I just want to sell it to you. That wouldn't have to be that bad, but that certainly wouldn't work. But my goodness, we're looking for people that are just absolute excited about these products. And if you're excited about it, that excitement will be contagious. It'll go to other people. And so the whole key is having product to use and share and just show people the bottle, handing it out to people. So here's the options. I would say offhand, probably the one that's third over from the left. That's probably the most popular one that we have. It's just a really good mix. It has, as an example, it has the triad of the pain relief products, and I'm finding that works out the best to kind of lead with. Over a third of the population is suffering from chronic pain, and if you can help somebody feel better, but all of the stuff is good. They're all good. The choice is just get in and go for it. We have 5 ways of getting paid, and let's go through all of those. Okay, the first one is very obvious. Simply buy wholesale and sell retail, except you don't have to buy wholesale. You connect people to your personal web page by sending them information and maybe that page, talking a little bit about it. A lot of times I'll just tell a couple of stories about the pain product as an example, and they say, I'd like to order some. How can I do it? A lot of times I'll just check out or log out on my own computer and just say, hey, I can do it for you. Then I log back in with my link, so it's connected to me. And then I come in as if I was a distributor, and I like to do that myself because, well, strike while the iron is hot. Rather, if they say, I want to buy something, how can I do it? Well, I would go ahead and do it right then and there and place that order for them. Say, hey, I've just putting a couple of orders together already. If you got a credit card handy, I can do it for you. And then it gets done rather than maybe later on. Everybody, their middle name is procrastination. So just, yeah, do it. Okay, another thing that's really fun about this is if you're making sales every day, you get paid weekly. That's paid every Friday. So that's really cool. The pay period is from Saturday night, Sunday morning till Saturday night. So if you make a sale today, Saturday night, that is the end of this week, and then you'll get paid on the sale you made today next Friday. So that's pretty cool. Same thing with enrollment bonuses. That's paid weekly. And there was, if you notice, there was those 4 packs, 2 of them at $2.99, 2 of them at $4.99. Anybody that enrolls, you get $75 the next week or $125 respectively on those 2 packs. Okay, the next one, my favorite, all of the big one, is building a team and getting paid on the total volume based on that of your team. And so that's amazing. Now this is paid, these 3 bonuses are paid monthly, and essentially team commission bonus is what it implies. All the people that come into your business, regardless of where they are, what they purchase, you get a percentage on that. There's some qualifications. You want to do 100 yourself. So that's an important thing. You want to have active customers yourself. There's different numbers for that. We'll go through that. And the whole idea is this is a trinary. So ultimately, you want to have 3 legs. So if you're only one-legged, and that means that you haven't really brought in other people, then that's your team, but it's potential that's waiting for you to fill in and balance it. So that works. Okay, rank up bonus. This is really fun. Each time you move up a rank, you get a bonus based on that. We'll go through that. Leadership matching bonus. This is powerful. Everybody that you personally sponsor and that those people personally sponsor, there's some percentages on that, which can be substantial. And so this is the plan. I say it's simple and elegant, and you look at that, oh my goodness, this is complicated. It's complicated only in that there's a lot of increments. But if you actually look at the columns, there's just a few columns, and all of those increments are just based on levels as you move up. Up at the top is silver on the left. Going down, it goes gold, sapphire, ruby, emerald, and so forth. Those are advances, and you get paid more as you move along and advance through those levels. And those are all based on volume, and the volume, of course, is based on the number of people. And so essentially, as you get in, if you can make one sale with a customer, if you can sponsor one person, That's the fundamental thing. Now you just do it again and again and again. And over time, it just starts accumulating. The next step is teaching other people to do those two same things, gain customers and sponsor people. And it just builds. So rather than just looking at this as a whole sheet right here, especially where I'm on a computer and you're somewhere else, let's just kind of break those columns up so we can read through it. And so all the way to the left, we had that rank, remember silver, gold, sapphire, and so forth. And within these ranks, we broke them up into thirds called apprentice, director, executive, which further moves up. And so how do you move up there? There's two basic qualifications right here that we'll talk about. If you look on the left, this is the structure of how the plan works. As you come in, you gain customers and you personally enroll. That's what the PE is. The UE is maybe you've got an upline and they've enrolled somebody and they've already filled in their 3 people, which is that's how many people you fit into the matrix. If they sponsor more, then it starts spilling out, and then they need to put them, well, maybe with you. How about that? And so that's an upline enrollee. And so let's say in this example here, you've got 2 people that were placed for you, and then you placed 1. Well, it's critical that that you're doing a personal volume. The first levels up there, up to Emerald, it's just 100, and then Emerald onward, you want to have a personal volume of 200. And if you start using these products, you'll find that that's really not an issue at all. And oh my goodness, this stuff is really good stuff. I love being in this and being far along in the business, so that I have a substantial cash flow, so I can just have free access and use this stuff all I want, because I want to use these products. And so, okay, what we have here is personally enrolled people. And so the first column, rank, next level is apprentice, the next level, PV, that's personal volume. Again, so do 100. Now the QV, that's your total organizational volume. That's qualified volume. So the first rank you get paid is if you build a business that just does 500. You move down there and you think, oh my goodness, a black diamond moving, what's that? Wow, that's a whole bunch of volume there. Could I possibly be doing a million in volume? Well, one bite at a time. It does happen. Sapphire, 10,000. Wow. Could you do that? Well, if you did it all by yourself, that would be a lot of work. But if you taught 3 people to teach 3 people, this is so powerful, being involved in work where you enjoy this idea of exponential instead of linear. Instead of just go to work, get paid, go to work, get paid, getting paid on your individual effort. Teaching people to find 3 people and teaching them to find people, where 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 9 is 27, 3 times 27 is 81, and so forth. This can actually happen. It does. This is not an experiment. We're involved in an idea that's been around over 50 years, where there's a lot of people who have done very well over time with, I believe, lesser products and lesser business plans and less leadership. It's just amazing. So let's move over to the chart a little further here. And okay, let's see, did I click that? Okay, here we go. Volume qualification. Okay, so if you look at this, an additional thing is right at first, you only have to have 2 legs to be a silver. PQL, personally qualified legs, and it's 500 for the first level. So your total organizational volume is 400. And you need balance in those legs. You can't count more than 80%. And so all the way to the right, they've done the math for you. So the leg is 80-20, the percentage, which of 80% of 500 is 400 and 20% of 500 is 100. So there it is. So the most you can count in a leg would be 400 and 100. So as an example, let's say you get in, you sign up and go to sleep, but let's say you're upline, just for hypothetical purposes, which is actually happening in real life. My son-in-law is visiting here, and he came in, and I was showing him that he's got 7,000 volume already this month, and he has no clue. He's out with these kids, so trying to keep it a little quiet, but I showed him that, and he says, oh my goodness. Well, if all he has to do is sponsor one person and get one customer, and he would have the 100 in the minimum leg. Well, in the maximum leg, he's got 7,000 so far. It's going to be probably more by the end of the month. so he's definitely got 400. And it could instantly go up and be able to count those thousands of dollars in that maximum leg up to 800 if he just had 200 in the other leg. And so you can see a lot of people, including him, half of their business is already built in a way, because that maximum leg is already there. Now they just got to go out and clean up with building minimum legs to do that. Now, the thing that's really wonderful is this is a strategy that we should all do, is be thinking, okay, I'm not going to do welfare and just fill in every matrix because it progresses so fast. Yeah, I'm personally, I must fill that first level of 3 people, but onward, well, the next level is 9. Well, if I'm going to continue sponsoring people, I recommend looking and working with people that want it. And so as I continue to put those other people in, I love growing long taproots, which makes it really cooperative, so that volume, all of those people get to count part of that volume if they just fill out the rest of the thing. So I think that's a really fun strategy to do, is grow taproots with enormous volume. And as it goes down, you find somebody that's excited and is calling you and giving you names, and then you start building, and then that pressure. There's 2 things that motivate us, I believe. Well, there may be more than that, but fundamentally, there's a desire for more, a desire for gain, but then something that could be more urgent, more strong, would be the fear of loss, fear of missing out, FOMO. FOMO, fear of missing out. And this plan is well equipped to give people that fear of missing out. It's just a lot of fun showing them that it'll work and that they've already got something waiting for them. Huge potential. All they have to do is complete the comp plan. Isn't that fun? So the team commission bonus, just looking on this, essentially just every day I talk to people. I'm looking for customers, I'm looking for business partners, and I want to help and counsel my team members and help them do the same thing, and teach people about these wonderful products. And as you move along, you can see the trinary compensation plan. Essentially, as it gets bigger, if you're moving to gold, at that point, you must have 3 legs. Right at first, doesn't have to be really big. As you can see, the most you can count on one leg is 70. The most you can count on another is 25, and you have to have a 3rd leg of at least 5%. These percentages ideally would be 30, 30, 30, or 30, 30, 33, 33, 33. That would be the perfect balance. And along that line, beginning with the end of mind, it becomes closer to that, where ultimately, if you look down at Black Diamond, the balance needs to be 40, 40, 20. And so if you're kind of starting with the idea of, wow, I think I better get 3 people going and growing at the same time. I kind of think in my mind, this is a long-term thing, like I'm planting 3 trees. The trees are going to grow really big right now. They're just saplings. But as I grow and look at those people, probably naturally one tree is going to start growing quicker than the other. Well, at that point, I probably ought to put more effort in nurturing the smallest one. So the next time I find a person that looks really good that I've personally brought into the business and they go into the holding tank, I'll probably put them in my smallest tree at that point. Nevertheless, I'm helping everybody build a business, but as far as actually personally bringing in people myself, I'll probably weigh that into how that is, because you want balance. So fundamentally, it's all about having the biggest volume you can, the most people, and then balancing it as much as possible. And so if you look all the way to the right, TC, what's that? Team commissions. It starts out $60, which is actually pretty good for a volume of 500 in your business. Once you hit the executive level of all of these places, there's some other stuff that comes up, and so we'll talk about that. This is the rank up bonus, and that's the RB all the way to the right. And okay, as you rank up, this is really fun stuff. Now, silver and gold, you get that as soon as you hit the executive level of that position. The other thing that's really fun is if you get in and get going, you could perhaps hit gold executive your very first month. And so you bypass silver, and now you're an executive at the end of the month of gold. Wow. And so you would actually get both. It's not either or. You'd get the 150 plus the 500. And so that's pretty darn exciting right there. What if you hit Sapphire your first month? That's happened. You would get the 150 plus the 500. That's $650. And if you note here, the rank up bonuses for the gem levels, you get 50% the first month you hit that. And so hitting the Sapphire, you'd get 500 that first month. So you get 500 plus the 500 plus the 150. That kind of fun. The next month you hit Sapphire, then you'd get the other half, 500. So that's pretty amazing right there. And so, wow. The next thing is just a second here. I'm gonna. Okay, just a second here. Okay, here we are. I was with a company that had the first time I experienced a company with a matching bonus. It was really fun. We got them all, but I knew some other people and they did not. They hit it one time, and if you didn't get it the next month, it was gone forever. It was lost. I love Avini because if something happens and you fall down, we're not going to kick you while you're down. Next time you attain that level, you're there and you get it. So that's pretty cool. That was back at that other one. So moving up to the leadership matching bonus. Wow. Okay. This is a really cool thing. As all the people that you personally enroll, you get 7% of their commission bonuses, but all of the people they enroll, you get 5% on that. Now, if you sponsor a lot of people and they sponsor a lot of people, this adds up. This could be, pretty substantial. And now, if you notice, this is the Sapphire and above where this kicks in, the leadership matching bonus. So this is, let's see, there we go. Okay, Autoship. This is a fun aspect right here. The ideal business to have, and every business has some type of product or service, and it has customers. Imagine that. Well, to me, the fun business is having something that's life-changing and consumable, and so people because it changes their life. They want to use it, and in order to use it, they eat it, and so it gets used up, so they buy more. Put that along with a really compelling auto ship program, so it automatically comes, so they don't even have to think about it. You've got the makings of a very strong, stable business as you gain more and more customers and enroll them into an awesome auto ship program. So our auto ship program is a couple of qualifications that needs to be placed between the 1st and the 10th, which I think is real positive, because as you build your business, the next month you go into it, and if you open up your volume, you might have a lot of people, but at that moment right there, maybe nobody's bought anything yet, and you think, oh wow, here's my volume, and it's not much. It's really fun if you can teach everybody to get on Autoship, and you open it up and there's thousands of dollars kicking off right at the very first of the month. There's something inside, and so much of your business is in your head, it's in your heart, and that just really psychologically helps everyone when they see activity. And so the 1st and the 10th, place an auto ship order, and you earn reward points. Essentially what it is if you had a $100 order, you'd get 20 reward points, and that's dollar for dollar exchange towards purchase of product. And so effectively you're getting a 20% discount. That's pretty substantial. I like it in reward points because it keeps the volume high for qualification. So that's not discounted. So that's pretty cool. So there we go. And so this is available for distributors and for customers. And so it's really neat. So again, it's all about using the product and getting it as automated as possible with this rewarding auto ship program. This is all the fine print, but it's not gotchas. It's just here for clarity. To have that all fit on a sheet, you have all of these abbreviations, PV. So many of them, it's just logical. PV, that's personal volume. APC, active personal customers. Volume, OV, volume. All of that kind of stuff, rank up bonuses, RB. So I would recommend you print this out. This is what I've got, a paper, so I can refer to it. It's got the key on the back, and so just have a printout of the comp plan on your desk, so you can refer to it, so you don't have to go into your computer and look for it. But I got a chance to watch the lost interview of Steve Jobs, and this is he built this wonderful company, and they let him go. Just a funny, sad situation. And when the coach is gone, the team didn't do really well. It was on the rocks, and he was coming back, and it was just a really interesting time listening to him. Very passionate, very smart. In fact, I actually took notes on that, and this is something you can find pretty easy. Steve Jobs, the lost interview, and this is one of the things I transcribed. He was just commenting, and he says, "I was lucky enough to spend my life in finding A players, getting the best people together. We were on a mission from God. It was the hardest and the happiest moment in my life, an intense and cherished experience, creating a beautiful culture, creating products of spirit and enlightenment." Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of like that almost poetry that I shared with you from Dave Ramsey at the beginning of this. Wow. And this is you. We're having, I believe, a revival. We've got products that are so good. I don't think it's hyperbole to say we could keep people out of the hospital. I think that's a really good thing to do. We got amazing products. And just one little thought right here. Our company, we really do. We're excited about all of this. We're totally excited about these products, but our obsessive enthusiasm really comes down to changing people for the better. And this is evident in everything we do, everything we are, and everything that we're striving to become. I hope you'll come and join us in this this amazing quest that we're on. Let's go for it. I think is there some people that have questions? I'll just look at this real quick here. Wow. Okay. Well, I think we ought to go for it. So much love to all of you. Give me a call. I want to help you. And I think one of the shortest distances that you can make in just a shortcut in success is find somebody that's already good at it and connect with them. Wow. And we've got a lot of really good people that are talented, and we're just a phone call away. We don't charge. We're here for you. We want you to be successful. And what a wonderful way to be successful is by helping other people be successful. So let's share the joy of this business. Thanks, everybody. Take care.